In this demonstration, I will walk you through a fully automated HR recruitment pipeline that we have built for M-Squared. The entire process, from the moment a candidate sends an email to receiving a final job offer or rejection, is handled end-to-end by a set of end-to-end automation workflows that you see here. Everything is orchestrated through the main Monday.com you see here. Each candidate flows through a defined set of statuses such as applied, shortlisted, awaiting questionnaire, and form completed. For the sake of this demonstration, we already have a candidate synced to the Monday board from their initial email application, so we'll skip the first workflow and start from the second stage. This next workflow is triggered when the HR team updates a candidate status to shortlisted. Automatically, the candidate will receive an email and a text message. Additionally, an audit log notification is sent to a dedicated internal Microsoft Teams channel for the HR team. Let's change the status to shortlisted and wait for the automation to trigger. As you can see, the status has automatically changed to awaiting questionnaire completion. Let's check the candidate inbox. Here, the candidate has received an email with their next steps, including a link to a questionnaire. Let's quickly fill that out. Once the candidate clicks submit, their status on the main Monday board will automatically change to form completed, and their responses will be captured on the submission board for the questionnaire. Let's click submit. Back on the main board, the status has successfully updated to form completed. Now let's head over to submission board for the questionnaire. Here we have an AI generated score for the candidate. This score is generated by an LLM using a predefined prompt to evaluate the candidate submission against a specific criteria. The AI also generates a handy submission summary for quick review. Once the HR reviews the application and decides to move forward with an interview, the next workflow is triggered. So let's change the status to interview. Before that, this automation will be triggered when the interview status will be set and the candidate will be replicated on the interview stage board. So let's change the status to interview. The workflow has started executing, and hopefully we'll be seeing the candidate entry on the interview stage board. So this board tracks the interview pipeline and includes statuses like interview booked, interview cancelled, and Calendly link sent. At this point, the candidate receives another email and a text message letting them know they have been selected for an interview, along with a Calendly link to book a time slot. When the candidate books their slot, the interview date will automatically populate right here on the Monday board. Let's check the inbox again. We have the Calendly link. So let's pick a time. And we have the email as well as name. So let's schedule the event. Once the event is scheduled, this is the workflow that will be triggered behind the scenes. So let's schedule an event. The workflow has successfully executed. And back on the interview stage board, you can see the status has automatically updated to the interview booked, and the chosen interview date is seamlessly populated. Next, the candidate will automatically receive a confirmation email that their booking has been confirmed. And here we see the confirmation message, which also includes a Microsoft Teams meeting link, which they will use to join on the day of the interview. The final step in this recruitment process occurs when the interviewer updates their status to hired or rejected. If the HR team updates their status to hired, the candidate will receive a final email and a text message with the good news that they have been selected for the job role. The workflow has successfully executed. Checking the inbox one last time, we can see the official job offer email from the HR team congratulating the candidate on being hired.